Hi, my name's Aaron Fry. I'm 19 years old and I attend Humboldt State University. I'm working on a major in environmental science, ecological restoration, and minoring in music. I love being outdoors and staying active and trying to stay positive. Um, for family, I have a father, a mother, a stepdad, a stepmom, two stepsisters, a half sister, a half brother, and then two brothers. A few words that someone might use to describe me might be hardworking, outgoing, friendly, responsible, and fun. At least I hope so. I have actually worked at a summer camp before, Diamond Arrow Christian Conference Center, right in Nevada City. And I wasn't a camp counselor, but I did get to interact with the kids a lot, which I loved. I was a lifeguard there. I ran a ropes course, and I also did Snack Shack along with paintball. And I also did kitchen stuff and cleaning, but my favorite parts were when I got to have fun with the kids and play games with them. Especially as a lifeguard, I got to interact with them like all day long and just really get to know the campers, and that was my favorite part about that job. I've had a good amount of experience working with kids. Almost every job up until the one that I'm doing right now at Roundtable, I've been working with kids. It started when I was working at an indoor soccer arena. I was reffing kids 13 and under, and that was a lot of fun. And I also coached a group of U6 kids, and I taught them kind of how to play soccer and kind of introduced them into the soccer world. And that was definitely by far my favorite job I've had so far. Just being able to teach them the sport that I love, and then hopefully be able to spark some interest in them as well. I hope that they love it too. Lifeguarding at a public pool was a lot of fun. A lot of interaction with kids all day long. Mainly kind of keeping the rules set. There wasn't a whole lot of time to interact and have a lot of fun with the kids, but that side is also important because sometimes kids are crazy and they got to keep them in check. And then, like I said, I worked at Diamond Arrow. That was just working around the kids almost the entire time, unless I was cleaning bathrooms or something. But yeah, and my favorite part of all of those jobs was the times that I was able to work like closely with the kids and kind of just mess around with them and have a good time and make sure that they were having a fun time too. And yeah. The last time I was working with kids was probably Diamond Arrow at the ropes course, which was one of my favorite positions there. Being able to really get to know the kids up there. There's a lot of time to just talk to them while someone else is on the course. And helping them get over their fears was definitely one of my favorite parts, because a lot of them were afraid of heights and getting on that zip line and flying across the sky. But it was really fun helping them get over that and conquer their fear and show them that there's nothing to really be afraid of. That was definitely my favorite part of the ropes course. The biggest responsibilities of camp counselor, the first one would definitely be keeping them safe, because if they're not safe, they're not having a good time. And that's the second one, is to make sure that they're all happy and having a good time, because why else would you go to summer camp? And also keeping track of all the kids, because you don't want to lose any of them, and that would be really bad. If I'm hired, I think I'll be able to contribute a lot to the camp. Definitely my experience and maybe a new outlook on things. And I think I'll definitely be able to be a good role model for the kids and guide them through a really, really enjoyable summer. And yeah. I think I have a lot of characteristics that would make me a good fit to be a counselor at your summer camp. I'm always trying to stay positive, and I think that'll kind of transfer over into the campers. So I hope that we'll all have a good time when we're out there. I'm very patient with kids, and I know how important that can be, especially when you're working with groups of kids. Like, not everybody wants to go with the flow the whole time, and sometimes the best way to do it is just kind of be patient with them and yeah, not flip out or get angry at any of them, because that doesn't lead anywhere good. I'm also very attentive. I don't think I'll have any trouble keeping track of the kids or losing any of them, which I feel like is pretty important. So yeah. Currently, I'm delivering pizzas for Round Table up here in Arcata, and I really like it. Gets hectic sometimes, but that's the fun of it. And I get to work closely with a lot of my coworkers, and I've become good friends with them. Um, and the tips are nice too, which I haven't had before in a job. That's definitely a big plus. Like I said, it gets crazy sometimes. Everybody's running around in a small space, trying to work together, calling things out, left, right, and behind you, knife, all this crazy stuff. But sometimes it can be pretty fun. It's more exciting than anything. And then I get to go out on the road and deliver a pizza, and it's really relaxing too as well. So I really enjoy where I work right now, but definitely itching to get back outside and working with kids. Management at Round Table, where I currently work, it's pretty solid, and there's not a whole lot that I've had any issues with. So I don't know if I have any suggestions for them. They're doing a good job. Definitely one of the biggest things I look from an employer would be experience. Personally, gain experience while working there. Every job I've ever had, I've always gained so much new experience that I didn't even think I would. But also I look for experience in the employer, and I like to see evidence of that. It can be a real gives me trust. I like being able to trust my employer and know that they know exactly what they're doing, and if something's going wrong, I have someone that I can ask, and they'll know, because I mean, you guys have been doing this for a long time, and I'm sure you guys know the ins and outs. And I like to be able to see that. It kind of gives me confidence as well, knowing that I'm working under someone who really knows what they're doing. And yeah. As for working outside, almost every job I've had, I've been working outside. Started when I was working with my dad doing construction, working on building houses and stuff like that. Then I ref soccer for a bit, and I loved doing that because I love soccer. And swim lessons and lifeguarding, and then also working at Diamond Arrow, where I ran a few of the different activities for the kids. And I've been playing outside my entire life. I've been playing soccer since I was about 4 years old. I love doing things like kayaking and climbing and hiking and running, and all of that stuff is definitely the best when it's outside. Been growing up in the Nevada City, Tahoe area, and it's really wild there, and I just love being in the outdoors. And then I moved up here to Arcata, where they have the redwoods, and I actually spend a lot of my time outdoors here too, at the beach and in the woods. And doing field work for classes in the woods is always really fun, trekking through the redwoods and doing science. So yeah, I love being outdoors. As for being away the entire summer, not a problem for me at all. I'm away going to school right now, so it's kind of getting used to it, kind of already used to it, but yeah, no problem there. If I could ask you guys one question about your camp, what is the biggest thing that you want every camper that comes to your camp to take away? What experience do you want them to have that they'll remember? The biggest reason that I want to work at Walton's Grizzly Lodge Summer Camp is just the location and the time and how beautiful it's going to be out there. And there's a lake. You get to work with kids and make friends and meet new people, and basically just be doing activities the entire time. And that sounds like an awesome time for me and to spend my summer. I would just love to do that. So yeah. So activities that I have experience leading would include soccer for sure. That one, of all the activities on your sheet, that one's definitely my biggest. I've been playing guitar for the past 3.5 years, and I think I would feel pretty comfortable teaching kids how to play guitar. That'd be really enjoyable. What else? Climbing and ropes course. I would feel very comfortable with teaching those or leading those activities. And then some of the other ones would include some of the water sports. I haven't taught any of those, although I have taught swimming before, but that was yeah. I would feel comfortable leading some of those water sport activities with a little bit of training. I don't know exactly what all of them entail, but I think I would be pretty comfortable with that. And then, yeah, I think paintball as well would be a fun one to lead. And Thank you very much for considering me for a position as a counselor at your summer camp, and I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you very much.